Boxing is widely seen as a mainly male-dominated sport. Women, however, have demonstrated strength and versatility in the sport over the years.
Sets Christy Martin apart from many of her competitors. A real left hook.
Several female boxers have embraced the sport and cemented their names with a variety of remarkable achievements and successes up to the present day. In today's video, we take a look at the greatest female boxers of all time. Number 9. Mia John. Mia, unlike many others, entered the boxing ring late at the age of 29. She used to be a Taekwondo champion apart from being a boxer. Mia earned the nickname The Knockout after beating her opponent Angelica Villain in the first round in just 54 seconds. The Mexican-American battled in 65 ring appearances across 5 divisions and has a total of 49 victories with 19 knockouts. In November 1999, she made another knockout by appearing on the cover of Playboy magazine to show the world that she has a...
Boxing has long been known as a male-dominated sport, but over the years, women have stepped into the ring and carved out their own legacy, one punch at a time. These women didn't just fight opponents. They battled against stereotypes, lack of opportunities, and limited recognition. What they built is nothing short of remarkable. Let's take a look at 9 of the greatest female boxers of all time, whose skill, determination, and grit redefined the sport forever. We begin with Claressa Shields, a name that needs no introduction in modern boxing. Born in Flint, Michigan, Claressa is already a legend in the sport despite being in her prime. A 2-time Olympic gold medalist, she won her first in 2012 at just 17 years old and followed it up with another in 2016. Shields turned professional in 2016 and wasted no time making history. She's the first boxer in the 4-belt era to become an undisputed champion in 2 weight classes. With lightning-fast hand speed, brutal accuracy, and unmatched confidence, Claressa is a generational talent whose dominance continues to inspire a new wave of fighters. Next up is Laila Ali, daughter of the legendary Muhammad Ali. While her father's shadow loomed large, Laila didn't just live up to the name. She created her own legacy. She retired undefeated with a perfect record of 24 wins and 0 losses, including 21 knockouts. Known for her power and poise in the ring, Laila captured the WBC, WIBA, and IBA titles during her career. More than just her talent, it was her presence and charisma that brought mainstream attention to women's boxing during the early 2000s. She proved that greatness could be passed through blood, but needed hard work to shine. Third on our list is Lucia Ridger, often dubbed the most dangerous woman in the world. Hailing from the Netherlands, Lucia was a powerhouse in both boxing and kickboxing.
The WBC super middleweight belt following 2 failed attempts. She was the first ever woman inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2016, owing to her remarkable 23-year career. Number 5. Ann Wolfe. Ann Wolfe, known simply as Brown Sugar, is widely regarded as the finest female fighter of all time and the strongest knockout puncher in female boxing history.
Did not really fight her.
Oh, big right hand! One punch is over. Tim Bird. Wow.
Wolfe had a remarkable 24-1 record, including 16 knockouts during her career, which spanned 1998 to 2006. In 2004, she won the IBA light heavyweight world title, making her the first woman to hold 3 world titles in different weight classes at the same time. Number 4. Regina Halmich. Regina, a former boxer and kickboxer from West Germany, who is credited with pioneering Europe's female boxing outburst. In 2016, the Ring magazine ranked her the 2nd best female boxer of all time, and many sports experts consider her one of the most successful female boxers. She was regarded as a top talent throughout her career, frightening opponents from 1994 until 2007. As she ended her professional career back in 2007, Regina stood with 54 wins, including 16 victories by knockout. Number 3. Laila Ali. She is the 8th of 9 children born to Muhammad Ali, the greatest boxer who has ever lived. This daughter, on the other hand,
17 wins, no losses, and 14 of those by knockout. Her technique, power, and discipline made her nearly untouchable. Despite not fighting as frequently as some of her peers due to limited opportunities in women's boxing at the time, her skill level and dominance remain legendary. Lucia's fierce style and sharp boxing IQ left a lasting impact on the sport and earned her a spot in the International Boxing Hall of Fame. Moving on, we have Katie Taylor, the pride of Ireland and one of the most technically sound boxers the sport has ever seen. Before turning professional, Katie had an illustrious amateur career, winning Olympic gold in 2012 and multiple world championships. Her professional journey has been equally stellar. She became the undisputed lightweight champion, holding all 4 major belts, and even moved up in weight to challenge for more titles. Known for her speed, endurance, and footwork, Katie brings elegance and brutality in the ring. Every time she fights, it's a display of skill and heart, a true champion in every sense. Let's not forget Christy Martin, often credited with bringing women's boxing into the mainstream spotlight. In the 1990s, Christy was a trailblazer. Her fights were often featured on the undercards of Mike Tyson bouts, giving her exposure to a massive audience. Her aggressive style and knockout power earned her the nickname the coal miner's daughter. With a career that spanned over 2 decades, Christy amassed 49 wins, many of which came in thrilling fashion. But her real fight was outside the ring. Surviving a near-fatal domestic attack and returning to boxing is a testament to her courage and resilience. Ann Wolfe is a name that strikes fear in the hearts of anyone who watched her fight. Known for one of the most brutal knockouts in boxing history, Wolfe was a wrecking machine in the ring. She finished her career with a 24-1 record, including 16 knockouts. Her raw power, unmatched aggression, and fearless approach made her one of the most dangerous female fighters ever, beyond her own career, and has also made an impact as a trainer, mentoring young fighters and appearing in Hollywood films. Her story is one of struggle, survival, and sheer strength. Another icon on this list is Cecilia Brækhus,
most dangerous woman in the world, a nickname given to her by the media. She's a former kickboxer from Amsterdam, the Netherlands. Lucia began her professional boxing career in 1996 after practicing in martial arts since she was 6 years old. It turns out she was just as good as a kickboxer in the boxing ring, mowing down her opponents on the road to a perfect 17-0 professional record, including 14 victories by knockout. Lucia, on the other hand, turned to Hollywood after her final fight in 2004, starring as Billy the Blue Bear Osterman in the Oscar-winning film $1 Million Baby.
I don't feel it's going to create problems for Lucia because look at her footwork. She's on her toes. She's coming from Lucia Riker.
Yes, indeed. Impressive was that left hook. Flush.
Does everything. Those perfect combinations.
She was a little stunned by that onslaught. See something? Like Chevelle stuck her tongue.
Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, press the like button and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any new videos.
To the body. Now she's fighting for their playoff lives. Tied lead over the San Francisco Giants in the sub-block. And Acuna goes down. Lucia Riker is now 12-0 with 11 knockouts.